Van Zyl and Garton put Sussex in command. A century knock from Glamorgan's Kieran Carlson set the tone on day one before Sussex fought back, openers Haynes and Thomason sharing an unbeaten partnership to finish day two 1 run shy of triple figures. They'd make their way past 100 soon after the restart, but without any fluency, and the pressure told. Thomason gifted Hogan a simple return catch and had to depart for 67. Van Zyl announced his arrival with quick boundaries, but Haynes at the other end was patient, and his overnight wait was finally at an end. His first boundary of the day took him to 50. And his second ensured Sussex would reach 150 runs. The pair weren't finished though, they ploughed ahead, Van Zyl hot on Haynes' heels, with 200 a realistic first session target. Their mission to get there handed Van Zyl a 50, 200 runs on the board for his side, his contribution telling so far. The pair took their side through to lunch, Haynes now looking towards another 3-figure return, and the score at the break, 211 for 1. Haynes wouldn't be able to get there though. He departed shortly after the break, out LBW for 87 to Hogan. That couldn't prevent Sussex reaching 250, Van Zyl now the danger man, and batting well. He'd lose his partner soon after, Clark removed by Douthwaite for 19. Skipper Ben Brown would depart to his next delivery, the hosts fighting back, with Sussex closing in on their first innings total. Glamorgan began to find their groove. Delray Rawlins was the latest man to go, LBW to Taylor for 2. That brought George Garton to the crease, and he wasted no time depositing Billy Root over the ropes. It was a sign of things to come. He and Van Zyl would race along to a 50 partnership from just 72 balls, with Van Zyl playing sweetly through the covers, here piercing the field once again to go to a fantastic century from 146 balls, an innings that had put Sussex in command of this match. He'd race along to 113, with 3 more crisp boundaries through the same area, but going for one more led to his demise, Van der Hoogten finally getting his scalp. Robinson added 8 in the overs before tea to take Sussex into the interval at 340 for 6, their lead now 55. Sussex didn't rest on their laurels after the break. Garton and Robinson inflated their lead towards triple figures with some early boundaries. Their partnership was soon worth 50 runs, and soon after, Garton found his way to 50, unfurling another sumptuous drive to get there and take the total towards 400. They'd reached that with plenty of time to spare, still 20 overs left to bat, and the batting bonus points already in the bag. More fine batting took the pair to a century partnership from 117 balls, the lead now beyond 150. Then Robinson joined his partner and picked up a second 50 in a row, his coming off 88 balls. 450 runs notched for his side in the process. It was a case of the nervous 90s for Garton though, who slowed a little as he closed in on 3 figures. And it would be heartbreak for the young man, who had played so well, falling LBW to Hogan for 97. He had to walk, but this innings had put his side in complete control of this match. Once his resistance was ended, Stuart Meeker went to Lloyd for 6. And he had 2 in 2, when one looked to keep low on Jack Carson. Crocombe kept out the hat-trick ball, and Sussex would end the day on 481 for 9, a lead of 196, built off the backs of Van Zyl and Garton's innings.